everybody, it's Heather here from Ladysmith Parks and Recs, welcoming you back for another movement activity today. I've got a lower body strength 20-minute approximately workout planned for you. If you have dumbbells, that would be fantastic. If you don't, your body weight is going to do the trick just fine. This class is suited for just about everyone. Of course, if you have knee joint issues, you might want to be careful. But otherwise, grab some dumbbells and come along and join me. We're going to start with a warm-up, of course. I'm going to focus mostly on lower body because that is the part of our anatomy that we're going to be using. So let's start by marching on the spot. Get that blood pumping. Think about your lower abs as you lift your knees every time, nice and strong through there. Move those arms to get some fluidity through the joints, through the elbow joints. All right, let's do some easy squats. So reminding you that this is warm-up. We don't want to go down too far. Thumb is back, weight pushes up through the heels. Torso is tall, eyes are ahead. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to alternate some lunges. We're going to start with our right leg, step back, step out to the side, and step forward. I'm going to move my dumbbells. Step forward. Other leg, step back, out to the side, and forward. Back, side, forward. Excellent. Back, side, forward. Other leg. All different planes of motion here. We're going back, side, forward. Let's do 2 more each side. Back, out to your side, come forward. Good job. Let's roll out those knees. One direction, and now the other. All right, let's do some butt kicks. Get that heart rate up a little bit. Warming up the calves, stretching out the quads. Try to bring that heel up to your bum. If low impact is your friend, right here, okay? You don't have to jump. A few more seconds. All right, we're going to work on some Frankenstein kicks. Arms come out to your side. You're going to kick forward, trying to connect the baby finger with the baby toes. Legs as straight as possible, but if you need to have a little bit of bend in those knees, if those legs aren't lifting up quite so high, that's fine. This is a big stretch for the back of your legs, so if they're tight, it's going to be harder for you to keep those legs straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do some hip circles, warming up the hip area. Really exaggerate that movement. Think Hawaii, think hula dancing. Other way. All right, let's roll out those arms, big circles. Pulling through the water. Pull, pull, pull. Core is strong. And back up. Take it back. All right, one more set of squats, just to make sure those legs are warmed up. And then we're going to go into our workout. So this workout Actually, I just remembered, I did not remind you about our safety tip. Don't forget to check in with our PARQ. You'll find it in the link underneath our, underneath the video you're watching right now. All right, stay safe. Okay, so this workout, we've got 2 single exercises into a combo. So for the first one, we're gonna start with regular squats. Feet are gonna be about hip width apart. Then we're gonna go into wide squats. And then we're going to do a combination of the 2, and that's how it's going to work for all the exercises. We've got 40 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. Our timer's going to prompt us through it. We're going to start right away. If you want to hold dumbbells, that's great. If you don't want to hold them, that's fine. We're going to go down. So feet are about hip width apart, just a regular squat. Sliding those dumbbells down the side of your legs if you've got them. That'll help avoid bending over as you go down. When they're to your side, it keeps you in a more upright position. We got 10 seconds left. Then all we're going to do is widen our feet out, keeping them forward. So we're not going into a sumo, we're just going into a wider squat. I'm going to bring my dumbbells here because my legs are wider. It's harder to hold on to them at my side. A little wider, feet are still ahead. We're going to go up and down. Just a modification on the movement. Some people may prefer having their dumbbells up here. If it doesn't bother your shoulders, that can work as well. Check that those knees and toes are lined up. Little squeeze at your bum on the top, never hurt anyone. 5 seconds. Good work. All right, so it's gonna look like this. Regular squat, step wide, wide squat. Regular, step wide the other side, regular, okay? So starting with feet about hip width apart, regular squat, step out to one side, wide squat. Step in, squat, step out, squat. In and out. In and out. In and out. In. Good work. I forgot to mention a mat. If you have one handy, grab it. If not, right down on the floor, we have prone leg lifts. So we're going to come down on our belly, placing your forehead onto your fist. We're going to start with our right leg. We're just lifting and squeezing. Same leg. Squeezing the glute. Good. So when you do these, try to keep your hip bones facing the floor, kind of stuck to the floor. Other side, here we go, up and down. Squeeze the bum. Keeping that neutral spine, so keeping your head down. I'd rather if you weren't looking up this way. For the third combo exercise, we're going to do flutter kicks. We're going to stay right here in this position. Almost. So pointing those toes, forehead down, toes pointed, and we're just going to kick those legs. Nice and strong through the glute and the hamstrings. like a mermaid. Kick, 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 little tiny fast kicks. Keep going, you're gonna feel it. Point your toes, don't flex them. Very small movement. Nicely done. All right, come on up. Next set of exercises, we're gonna do some lunges, stationary lunges. So we're gonna step our right foot forward. We're gonna keep it forward. We're going to just come up and down, okay? So down and up, down and up. Pushing through the heel of that front foot, keeping that front knee behind the front toes. The further you drop that back knee down, the harder it's going to be. You guys are doing great. Well done. 10 seconds to shake it out. All you're going to do is change sides, okay? Stepping back, pulling those shoulder blades down and back, up and down. Nice breaths. I'm exhaling on the exertion, so as I push up, I'm letting a little bit of air out. Make sure you're looking ahead and not down at your feet. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to alternate doing a reverse lunge, okay? So just stepping back, stepping forward. Take some balance here, take your time. You don't have to go too far down. Keep your core strong, that's going to help you a lot with your balance. How's those legs, feeling it? Five seconds, hang in there. All right, good work. Okay, we're gonna do sumo squat to a narrow squat. So sumos, feet are wide, toes are out, okay? Last time our toes were straight ahead. This time I want you to allow those hips to open up a little more and those knees to follow your toes. Dumbbells where you like. I prefer up here, but I don't have any neck or shoulder injuries, so it works for me. Some people want to hold them right down here. Just be aware, if you're holding your dumbbells out front, you're not allowing them to pull your chest downwards, okay? Keep that tension on those shoulder blades, stay nice and tall. Almost. Good. Okay, we've got narrow squats. We did regular, feet were about hip width apart. Now we're going to bring those feet in very nice and close, okay? We're going to come up and down. Generally these ones can be done a little bit faster maybe than the others, but if not, that's okay. So very much like our regular to wide squat, our next move is going to be sumo to narrow, okay? So a little bit of footwork. You got less than 10 seconds. Excellent. So I'm going to go sumo, narrow, sumo, narrow. You might want to just alternate which leg you're kicking out to the side. Otherwise, If not, you're going to be moving across the room, which is perfectly fine as well. Narrow, whoops, sumo. Narrow, sumo. So pivot those toes out. We're focusing on the inner thigh on those sumo squats. Good work, you guys. We are moving along. All right, single leg hip lift. Again, if you have a mat handy, you're going to want to grab it. If not, it's all good. We're going to lift one leg up, and if you want to put a weight on that hip with the bent knee, that's going to give you a little extra resistance. We're just going up and down, pushing through that glute and hamstring. Toes should be relaxed. Weight is in the heel. Nicely done. Okay, other side. I feel like I can use a little more weight there. Same thing. This leg is as straight as possible. If you've got a little bit of bend in it, it's okay. But we're focusing on this leg here, squeezing as you lift. Push up. We're going to double it up next. So both hips at the same time, both legs will be bent. If you want to grab another dumbbell, you can. Take a breath. And here we go. Up and down. Squeeze. So if you want to make it a little more challenging, keep that bum just above the floor as you drop down. Rather than coming down and resting those muscles, if you keep it up a little bit, you're going to maintain resistance on that muscle group the whole time, rather than having that little rest. How's your butt? Feeling it? Squeeze. Awesome. All right, you guys, we have one more set of exercises to do, and then we're done already. It's a quick 20-minute legs, but I think we're getting it done. All right, we've got a plank with a knee drive. I'm going to pause that for 1 second. So we're going to come down into plank. You're going to bring your knee in, lift it up. Knee in, lift it up. We're going to do one side and then the other, and then we're going to finish with plank jacks, and we'll be done. All right? So up we go into that plank, pull it in, squeeze. Pull in, squeeze. If you're feeling a little bit of a rocking motion on those toes, that's perfectly fine. Just try to keep those hips level, both of them pointing down towards the floor, or both hip bones. Up, squeeze. Yeah, I threw in a little bit of abs here. Couldn't help it. Good. Okay. Other side. Same thing. Hands under shoulders. Flat backs. Tummies pulled away from the floor. Here we go. Squeeze. Rock. Squeeze. You're almost there, you guys. Three, two, one. Give those shoulders a little stretch. Last 10 second break. Last 40 seconds of work. All right, here we go. Plank jacks. Full out plank jack looks like this. If you want to take it to low impact, tap in, tap out. Try not to come up here. I know as your shoulders get tired, you're going to try to lift that body up. The bum comes up. Try to keep it down. We're almost done. Three, two, one. Well done. Let's stretch. Bring it back. Ears between biceps. Good job. Whew. Anybody else sweating? Come on up. We're going to do a quick stretch for our lower body. If you like this workout, sometime in the near future, very same idea, but upper body is coming up. So at that time, you might want to do both at once. Do a lower body, then an upper body, or you can keep them separate. But I will be back to do an upper body. Very similar. Stretching out those quads. Hamstrings, push that tailbone back. Pull the toe up, weights in the back of that heel. Keep a little softness in this knee. You never want to lock this joint flat. Just a little bit of softness. You will still feel that stretch in that hamstring. If you feel like, I don't really get it, I'm not feeling it, think about lengthening through that tailbone. As you push back, that lengthens that hamstring muscle. And other side. Heart rate should be coming back down towards normal. Whatever normal is these days, right? All right, let's stretch out our hip flexors. So coming forward, staying on the back toes, scooping your hips forward. We'll just stretch overhead, because why not? And other side. Let's just reach side to side, nice and gentle. Tap that foot down. All right, we're going to work on balance a little bit. If you need it, grab a countertop or a chair or your couch, coffee table for a little bit of balance. Otherwise, we're going to cross one ankle over the opposite knee and come down into a little sit. You should feel a stretch through that hip. If you need to put your arms up for balance, that's okay too. Grab a kid, grab a husband, other side. Hopefully your husbands are doing this with you and your wives. All right, you guys, you did a great job. Big breath in and out. In with the good. Out with the bad. And have a good day, you guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us. Stay healthy, wash your hands, #isolation recreation.